If you want to snipe like this, just stick around to the end of the video and you'll be sniping like this in a day.
Smoked her.
Let me go. I still am. I just had a 6 on.
Alright boys, I'm going to take these couple seconds to let you guys know what the video is going to be about. This video is going to be about me giving you guys tips and my warm-up routine. I usually do this daily, and you know how people's been asking me how to get better at the game. How do you snipe so fast? What's your class setup? All that stuff. So today I'm going to be letting you guys know what my class setup is, like what I do to warm up, how to get better at the game, some tips I can give you guys. Alright, so what I do to warm up as I come here to custom games, you want to go to change mode. I personally have it on TDM. I want to put it on Dom, but I'm too lazy to fix it. So I'm going to use this. You want to come over here to edit game rules. You want to go to settings. I put the time limit and the score down to unlimited, so when I feel my shot is on and I'm good to go for the rest of the day, I can go in and end the game. For the gameplay, I usually put down the pre-match timer to 5 seconds and the pre-round timer to 3 seconds. And I put the minimap to constant so I know where everybody is, all the bots are, so I'm not running around finding people, so I could just run straight to them and try and get my shot off and, you know, warm up. I come over here to players. I put the health to 200, but my personal opinion is putting the health to keep it default and put it to headshots only if you're trying to, you know, get better at headshots and, you know, getting better at aiming higher. But I personally have been using the 200 health recently for the past couple days. I find it better in my opinion, but everybody's different. Just go ahead and mess with the settings if you guys want, see what's right for you. But personally, I think these settings are the best for me, but everybody's different. Then you want to come down here to bots and players. You want to go to add bots. You want to keep adding the bots until you can't add no more, so you got max bots. But for this, for the sake of the video, it's just going to be me and my friend. And then you want to come down here to bot settings, and then you want to put the bot difficulty to recruit, because you're not here to you know, fight the bots. You're here to warm your shot up, so you don't really need them running around and killing you. So you want to put them to recruit. Then you want to go in and start up the game, or if you're trying to get better at a map, you want to go ahead and select the map that you're trying to get better on, or learn the map, or even try and learn spawns. This is a very good way to learn spawns and stuff. I personally just run Nuketown because it's the easiest and the most smallest map in the game, so you can just get your shot on and you can run directly to everybody, and they're usually clumped up, so it's pretty good to get your shot off and warm up for the day. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and talk about centering. I'm gonna let you guys know in advance, my centering is not the best. I actually lack on centering skills. This is actually what I need to improve on, but I am too lazy to. But I'll give you the best of the tips of my knowledge that I can. This white dot in the middle of your screen, as you can see right here, this is gonna help you a lot of centering, but I personally do not look at the white dot. I look at the player. So as you can see, my friend is walking back and forth in a straight line. I can't promise that I will hit my shot, but I'll try. So you want to use this white dot to center. So, you know, as you can see, I hit him, which is kind of centering. If you want, you can go ahead and, you know, try tracking. You can get a friend in your lobby, have them walk, and you can try and, you know, track them with your white dot. That can help you get your centering up, and then have them, you know, do some more moves as like sliding and zigzagging. I personally think that will help you out a lot. Now with centering, I don't have too much knowledge on this, so I can't really give too many tips, so you might want to go look up a different YouTube video if you're here for centering. But yeah, my best tip is, you know, try and get a friend that you know, play with, or go into the comments, try and get someone there to help you with centering, and have them, you know, you guys can take turns practicing your centering. As you can see, my friend was just walking back and forth and I was tracking him with my white dot, and per se he does some zigzags and stuff, you know, You can get better at your centering and all that. You could do this for about 10 minutes each. Do this for like every day if you have a friend or someone that you can do this with. But as you can see, my centering is not that good. I prefer centering. I personally am better at drag scoping, but I really don't have any tips for drag scoping. It's basically muscle memory, in my opinion. But I think centering is the way to go to get your aim up there. Okay, so what I do to warm up, I run around and shoot them in the head, and I usually put the health to 200. So per se, you shoot the body, it's a hit marker with any weapon, even with the Tundra, it's a hit marker. So it trains your brain to aim up a little bit higher. So per se, I come around this corner, so I can hit them in the head. But the only downside to my settings for my warm-up game is the bots usually run in a straight line or stand still, which people in public games do not. So you're gonna probably have to get used to the publics, but this should get your aim a little bit better. So I advise you to go ahead and try and aim up for the head. If you want, you can use the headshots only, like I stated earlier. Everybody's different, but like I said, I think these settings are the best for me, and it helped me out and made me the sniper that I am today. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys how to aim in faster. People ask me, how do I aim in so fast? How's my sniper so fast? What are my attachments? This tip right here has nothing to do with attachments. It's actually a little secret that not many people know about. So as you can see on my mini map, my friend is over there in the back spawn. As I know he's over there, so I want to do this. Instead of doing that, like aiming in normal, as you can see, that's pretty slow. You wanna jump, and you wanna do that. You wanna aim in like that. So the way to do that is you just aim in and aim out pretty quickly. It's people ask me, why do you do that with your sniper? It's because if you do this, if you aim out and aim in very quickly before you aim in, it makes you aim in like 2 times faster. I don't know why or how, but I'm not complaining. Now, when going for clips per se, if you want to shoot like this, all you have to do is aim in, aim out, and then aim right back in. So per se, there's 3 people right here, right? And I'm over here spawn trapping. I shoot, aim out, and aim back in, so I'm not hard scoping. Instead, it's way faster than doing this. As you can see, there's a big difference. So now if you do it like the way I just told you, it's a big difference. As you can see, you can hit a lot more shots, and you can center your shot before your gun even cocks back, so you can get that kill off. Now, the only downside with doing it like how I just told you, aim in and aim out for your clips, is that when you aim back in, you are walking pretty slow. So it is, you are a bigger target to hit, and you get hit a lot easier. But honestly, I think it's the way to go, other than aiming out for a decent amount of time, so you can get that shot off. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go over spawns on domination and tips about spawn trapping. So on this Nuketown map, as everybody knows, if you're playing domination, there are 3 points. A is here, B is here, and C is back there in that spawn. So if you have A and B, you will be spawning at A and B. And if they have C, they're going to be spawning at C. If you push too much into C spawn, as everybody knows, it will flip and it will spawn at A. If they have C and B and you have A, you will spawn at A, and they will spawn at B and C. In this map, they will spawn either right here in this corner or right here in this corner. For B, spawns are here, here, and right here. So for each base spawn point, there are 3 spawns that can be taken place. As you can see, A is right here, and right there. And for C, there is one right back there. There's one right there, and there's one on the left. When spawn trapping, you want to kill everybody in the middle. you can't go into their spawn per se. There's people that haven't died, and I'm running to their spawn. I can't expect there being people right around here. So you want to kill everybody off in the middle, and you know, kill them off if you see anybody, and then make your way over here. Per se, you kill 2 here and your teammate kills 1, and you come to their spawn. That's an easy, 1, 2, 3. Since you killed 2 out here, your teammate killed 1, they're respawning. You come over here for the nice, 5 on or quad or whatever you are gonna hit. So you always want to make sure to kill the people in the middle, because if you don't, you will not get a proper spawn trap. When spawn trapping, you don't want to run all the way in their spawn, because if you do per se, you're right here spawn trapping, they're not going to spawn here. They're going to flip or spawn at B. You want to stay like back here and go around here if you don't see any of them spawning right here. If you're back here, killing them. You want to go over to this spawn. They're probably spawning right here on this side of the spawn, and then you can run back. They're most likely gonna spawn right here, so you can pick them off from there, and then you can run back here and pick them off. So this happens due to you coming over here, and then you looking into the other spawn, which makes it spawn flip a bit, and then you go to the middle, and then you look at this Jeep. They should be spawning around here. They should all be spreading out at that time. Because though for spawn trapping per se, you're spawn trapping right here, you kill a couple, and they start spawning back right there or over there somewhere. You don't want to stay in that same spot for too long. You want to go run, and for Newtown, I'd advise you to run around this little loop, come over to the garage and kill them over here, because they're not expecting you to be over here. They're expecting you to be over here, so they're going to be aiming over here, and you'll be picking them off from right here. And then you want to run back, maybe even come around this alleyway, pick them off from right here, pick the ones that are off from right here, jump around, pre-aim, and then pick off the ones from over here, run back. Maybe even if they're spawning at B, pick them off right here, and then rinse and repeat. You should have a nasty clip if you're doing that. Same thing with this side, rinse and repeat. Make sure not to stay in their spawn for too long. Alright, I'm gonna go and go over the best perks in my opinion. I'm gonna start off with the tactical mask. I think this is really good when people in your lobby are using gas grenades, but if you see no gas grenades going off, I'd rather you run paranoia. Paranoia is a very good and reliable perk. I think it's very underrated. Not many people use this. They usually pick tactical mask over paranoia, but I've recently been getting in many games with people using gas grenades, so I did throw on tactical mask, because it usually does stop your streak, because they like to put it in their spawn, and that stops you from spawn trapping. So I did throw tactical mask on. My next perk is scavenger. I think this is the most underrated perk in the game for snipers only, because not a lot of people rock this. All the other people rock tactical mask and paranoia. I personally would not give this this perk up, because per se you're running out of ammo and you are on a streak. You don't want to pick up someone's sniper and it be very slow when you're dying from that streak, so you rather run over a body and pick up about 12 more bullets. In my opinion, this is really good, because when I didn't use scavenger, I usually pick up snipers and they are very slow. It seems to be as the enemy team uses the worst attachments, and the attachments that make the ADS to the absolutely lowest of their ability. So I usually run scavengers so I can use my reliable class setup and go on with my feed. I also run gun ho, because I do run a 2 sniper class. You always want to run this if you're rocking 2 primaries. These are the best perks in my opinion. Everybody's different. Go ahead and mess with the perks. It's up to you, honestly, but this in my opinion are the best, the most reliable perks that I use. Personally, like I said, I do believe this scavenger is the most underrated perk in the game. but those are my perks. If you don't like Scavenger and you're not using Gunho, go ahead and throw on Paranoia and run Assassin. Assassin is a nice perk. Also, it makes the dot above the enemy's head a lot bigger, so you can see it from a lot farther away. Alright, I'm gonna go and go over the Tundra class setup that I use. For the first attachment is a muzzle. I use the stabilizer .308. This is to, you know, have better idle sway, and you'll see for this next attachment you need this regardless of what you want to run. For my sniper class setup, you need this or you're not going to hit your shots. For the barrel, I run the 26.5 hammer forged because the Tundra is a hard-hitting weapon. You don't really need Tiger Team, and it takes away your max starting ammo and ammo capacity, so I don't really find a need in that. I guess, yeah, it gives you more damage, but you don't need it on the Tundra, so you can use the hammer forged. It gives you 30% fire rate, but it does take that 15% idle sway control away, so that's what the stabilizer .308 is for. For the next attachment, we use the 7-round magazine. This is so you can have more ammo and go on more feeds. In my opinion, this is needed on every single sniper in the game. So I rock the 7-round mag. For the handle, I rock the airborne elastic wrap. This gives you, 12% more ADS speed and some flinch resistance, and you can also drop shot with this weapon. I don't know why you would want to drop shot with a sniper, but you do you. I personally think the serpent wrap has been slower the past few days. I feel like they nerfed it. I'm not sure, but I definitely feel it being slower, and I definitely feel the difference between the serpent and the airborne elastic wrap. I feel like the airborne is a lot faster, so I rock this. I may be wrong, but this is what I use. For the stock, I run the marathon pad and the radar pad, whichever one works best for you. Just keep in mind, if you rock the radar, it does take away 30% of your hip fire accuracy. So if you're going for trick shots and no scopes, this might not be the best attachment for you. You might want to switch out the stock for a steady aim laser body. But if you're not planning on using a stock, you definitely want to rock the Tiger Team Spotlight to see people from a lot farther away. This is a very good attachment and is very reliable. Alright, for the Pellington, I use the stabilizer .308 again. If you rock this, your shots will be more consistent and you will hit where you're aiming at most of the time. For the barrel, I run the Tiger Team. You always want that extra 20% damage for the Pellington because this thing is a hit marker machine. For the body, I use a Tiger Team Spotlight so I can see people from farther distances. This is a very good attachment. I recommend it on all snipers, but it really depends on your playstyle. For the magazine, I use a 7-round speed mag. I personally think the 7-round mag is unnecessary, and you can run the 7-round speed mag because the Pellington is already fast enough ADS, especially with that airborne elastic wrap. You can, use a faster mag due to how low the damage on this weapon is. For the handle, as I just said, I use the airborne elastic wrap. I don't really rock the Pellington too much, so if these attachments aren't the best, if I was you, if you use a Pellington, just go ahead and go to someone else's video. I don't rock the Pellington too much. I'm not so much of a fan, so I don't really know what the best attachments are, but these are the best ones that I found personally. For the first attachment for the Swiss, you want the Tiger Team. It gives you 20% more damage. You need this on this sniper unless you want to just hit markers all day. But this is necessary and required for the Swiss. You always want to use this barrel. For the body, I use the Tiger Team Spotlight so I could see people from farther distances. I'm dying on the inside. For the magazine, I run the 8-round. For extra ammo, you want as much ammo as you can get with this sniper because it does still hit markers and it is a very fast and reliable weapon. But unfortunately, the Tiger Team barrel does take away 2 bullets. You're left with 6 bullets, but this should get you through if you're rocking a double Swiss class. For the handle, I use the airborne elastic wrap for that extra 12% ADS speed. Like I said, I don't rock the serpent wrap because I feel like the airborne elastic wrap is much faster, and I think the serpent got nerfed. I'm not sure, but this is just a personal opinion. I feel like the airborne elastic wrap is a lot faster. For the stock, I run this radar stock and the no stock, but I usually run the radar stock because it gives you ADS walking speed and sprint to fire speed. If you are not using a stock or don't like stocks, if I was you, I would recommend the stabilizer 0.308 so your shots are more consistent and your bullet goes where you aim because of that 20% ideal sweat control. Okay, for my settings, I rock, for my horizontal stick sensitivity, I rock 12. For my vertical stick sensitivity, I run 11.5. For my ADS sensitivity, the low zoom, I run 0.9. And for high zoom, I run 1.3. I have been altering it between 1.3, 1.4, and 1.5 for the last couple days. I personally think 1.4 might be the best, but I usually rock, for now, 1.3. For the button layout, I run tactical. I use flipped bumpers, so I aim in with L1 and R1. For aim response curve type, I run linear. I don't really know what these do, but I feel like linear is the best for me. For my dead zone, I rock 5 and 4. This is really this really depends on how old your controller is. If you want, you can go ahead and alter it, go into a game and shoot and then don't move. It should, you know, if it doesn't move, keep that or go down 1, and if it moves, you want to go up 1 and go until it doesn't move anymore. I run a 110 FOV. I did have it on 100, but I did recently change it to 110. I may change it down to 106 or 105, I'm not sure, but I think 110 is the best for me currently. My ADS field of view is affected. I feel like this is the best for me. Like I said, you know, everybody's different. You may, you know, find this not good. You may want to play independent, but I find this, you know, these settings best for me, so use the settings that are best for you. Alright, I seriously hope this video helped you out and improved your gameplay overall. Like I said, you know, try and practice on some bots and go for headshots. That will get your aim better, you know, get more of those consistent one taps maybe, and maybe even some, you know, quad heads, you know. But if this video helped you out in any sort of way, just go ahead and, you know, like the video, maybe comment or share with your friends and family if you're feeling generous. But like I said, I really hope this video helped you out and everything. But anyway, if you guys want, in the comment, just let me know. I can do a double, like a, you know how I have 2 Tundras, I could do a video of how to get 2 of the same weapons in the same class. And I can also make a video on how to get tap to slide. I have not seen a video on that. For Cold War, I can, you know, let everybody know, or make a video on how you can slide, you can toggle the slide. But anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope everybody enjoyed. I hope, you know, you have a great rest of your day. I hope this video got you at least a tad bit better. So everybody have a great rest of your day, and I'm signing off. Bye-bye.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him 2 lips like roses and clover, and tell him that his lonesome nights are